Hello, and welcome to the Movie Universe. I'm your host, Movie Fan. Today, I'll be talking about probably one of the worst Power Ranger holiday themed episodes out there, and that would be A Season to Remember. Basically, it goes like this. It starts with an elderly man telling his grandson the story about how the Power Rangers and their friend were decorating for Christmas at the youth center, and well, King Mondo decides to ruin everybody's holiday by hitting the area with what's called a bias blaster, which makes everyone turn into jerks, and I really mean jerks.
That's very, very interesting. But what's really important here is the Christmas tree. So why don't you go out there and chop one down and bring it back to me? You want me to go get you silly little Christmas tree? Hey, wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean? It means, Tommy, that you better watch out, because if Santa Claus sees you getting mad, he ain't gonna bring you any presents now, is he? You know something? This whole banquet thing is lame. I'm out of here.
Good riddance. Can you believe that guy?
No, he chose to waltz in here and steal our Christmas.
Christmas? Don't you mean my Kwanzaa?
For your information, Miss Tanya, this whole season is about Christmas.
Hello? Who made you holiday monitor?
You know, a lot of countries don't even celebrate holidays this time of year. Like Korea. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Like I asked. Talk to the hand, okay?
Well, you know, a lot of this thought.
And everybody's really acting like a total jerk, except for the little girl. And to create even more tension, Mondo pretty much makes all the presents and decorations disappear. Of course, the little girls sing to everybody, and it breaks the spell. And, well, everything's back to normal. That's pretty much the end of it. However, we go back to see the grandfather still telling the boy about that story. And we find out that the grandfather is actually Tommy Oliver himself. And with him is Kat, his wife. Of course, she says that it's time for the boy to go home to his parents now, and his older brother comes in. But then all of a sudden we hear a very familiar...
Do you guys think you could watch him just a little bit longer? There's something I gotta take care of.
Of course.
We wouldn't mind at all.
Thanks.
He's always got something to take care of.
Yeah, well, must run in the family.
Yeah, it's not a very good episode. It's not even worth mentioning, to be honest, because I truly hate this episode. And I'm sorry. I will never support the whole idea of Tommy and Kat together. I mean, for that season, they were trying so hard to push that it just doesn't add up, and it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. This episode, it's not really worth watching at all. Obviously, they don't fight any monsters. It literally does not happen at all. And not to mention, the spell was broken that easily. Now, granted, they've broken hate spells before with love, but, usually they put some more effort into it than just that. And I know, I get it. It's a Christmas-themed episode, so they try to not associate Christmas with violence, but of all the ways to really play this out... Oh, and by the way, technically this episode literally has no meaning at all, because if you think about it, Zordon was the one who called their grandson to go fight monsters. And Zordon made the ultimate sacrifice in Power Rangers in Space during the final episode, Countdown to Destruction. So therefore, Zordon would not be calling them anymore. And even before then, the command center was destroyed, so there was no beep, 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 beep. And no same old risk communicators either. That was gone by that time. So this literally has no meaning. And that's one of the reasons why I say that whenever people try to point at this as being the whole thing that Tommy and Kat are together, that's where I say, whatever, man. It just does not work. Because literally they threw that out the window with Power Rangers in Space. And that's the truth. But either way, if you ever come across this episode, you're better off not seeing it. And if you choose to see it, just think about what happened later on. and ask yourself this. Should this have even happened? Considering the fact that how they ended it was that Zordon was no more, and the command center was no more, and obviously the old communicators were long gone. So, think about that. This is Movie Fan, signing off.